So yeah, welcome back to another video of Lark trading. So if you're watching this video, you are just in the right place. You're going to watch about what we did last week and what is the price action of the last week and why I'm taking these trades. What is my psychology behind that? Eventually, how do I react while trading that setups, how confident I am, and I'll show this all entry exits wherever I took my P&L of full last week's. So let's just go into chat, okay? Uh, there we go. Let me just go a minute main chat here. So if you see now, this is my whole chat of last week's, right? This is my let me come make a camera away. So this is my whole chart of last week, like my PNL chat, right? This is like I made on Monday 307, on Tuesday there was a Project X problem, but also I eventually was able to make $178. So next Saturday, on Wednesday I made $518, and on Thursday I took four trades. But I'll say why did I take four trades, and eventually I was taking 1, 3, and 1 and 4. It went 4. Eventually I took 9 trades on the week. Super clear, super nice. Let's speak about Monday. Monday was super clear with just one trade. I made what 307, and this day was like a break even, break even. This was a Project X problem. I was going to make eventually a 400 or 500, but eventually I made $18 because of the Project X problem. I could not make the money. So yeah, that was eventually a problem, but yeah, that's okay. So I made $178 on the day. So the next day there was this was a April setup again, three contracts, just trading 1, 2, 3 contracts, not that much contracts. So 520 in the day. So this day was something a little different. So I started the day with break even one trade, then a small, see, if I'm losing, I'm losing less, 100, 140. I'm making, I just took 5 contracts first time because there was eventually a good potential on this trade. There was like, wait, let me check it out, my mic. Okay, my mic is good. So eventually the trade was having good potential of moving. So I know I'm trading in this setup from very long time. I know this trade might work. So eventually I took this with 5 contracts. I might be took with 10 contracts, but yeah, I felt like this is 5 contracts is real enough for me to trade in. So yeah, I went in, I made one 767. So eventually I made a 500 on their day. So it was so clear, so buttery. I just love the price action, how the weeks last week was. That's it. So let me just come on the charts now. Let's just go and see where we have started our week, what we did. Okay. I was speaking with my inner circle. If inner circle, nothing in inner circle. It's like my members. I was saying that this trade like this might move, but this was a pre-New York session, right? The New York session has been open. It's like 9:30. The session opening, there was more 30 minutes for opening. Because of that I didn't take any trades. I said, bro, this is going to work out. And yeah, they also didn't take a trades. I said like, yeah, this is like good setup. But yeah, eventually no one took this trade, so just skipped it. This day was skipped. So eventually missed like nice points, like 400 points. We missed the day. On the next day, let's come on 16th, right? So 16th, what I did is, this is Asian session liquidity sweep, right? This was Asian session highs and Asian session lows. So there was the Asian session low sweep plus, just not a low sweep. There was an internal structural level for me. To this was an internal structural level. If you see this, no one trades like this. Okay, it's an internal structure level which I trade in. So let me come. So what I did is, I just went into 1 minute. Let me just come on and see. If you see the chart properly, you might understand this thing easily. What I did is this low swept. Then what I waited for is I waited for a pullback. This was a pullback, but I didn't entry. I was waiting for a breakout structure. What is this called now? See, this is high now. It went again. If I was taking the trade in one green candle now, eventually my stops was below this. Right. My stops was below this maximum 20 points. I'll be lost the trade. Yeah, that's better than. See, I waited for a breakout structure. Then the area tap. From there, we are speaking about, yeah, there was a breakout structure there. You can see eventually the clean breakout structure in there. So it broke the structure. 5 minutes closer also a clean price action. This area tap. I aim for this highs liquidity. What is that? 1 is to 3.8 hour. Smooth, clean trade. I had my stops below just like there. I didn't keep the stops below this because this low has been invalidated now. So there was no reason for me to keep stops below. So on the next day, let me come. The trade was so perfect, so clean, and yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. So next day, let me come. Let me just come on the 1 minute chart. Let me explain you guys everything. So buttery. I guess this trade is not taken by me. Let's leave it this trade. This was just what I did is this was I sweep on a London session. This was a I sweep. After sweep, this was eventually small breakout structure. I waited for a church in 5 minutes, I guess. After that, I thought like me, good do it. This was my trade in my personal account. I didn't take this trade in my Profam account. This was just my personal account trade. Nothing. The sweep. There a church. After church, I marked this area. You can see eventually clearly. I marked this area. I waited to tap this. I had my stops about this. Clearly, when this broke this low, I had my stop loss and break even. I ordered for this lows. Clear. I just use this highs and lows liquidity and trade. I just trade in pure price action. Nothing shit is as so. I don't trade in any shitty things. Okay. Another day, this was a 15 minutes selling area. If you want to see this, so it's a 15 minute selling area. So eventually, what I did is I could not sell. You're understanding, right? I could not sell because I didn't get the opportunity because it directly opened on the market opening there. I could not just sell it because the market opened direct on the thing while it was in the level. On direct market opening, I don't trade. I just wait for some few minutes. I wait for the structure to form, then I trade. So eventually, what I did is there was a sweep of these lows, which was Asian session low in this low, and this was a 5 minutes level. This was a 5 minutes level. Not this one, not this one. Let me come to this. Yeah, this was a Asian session low. Okay, let's put this is Asian session low, which is swept, and this is a 5 minutes level for me. So the 5 minutes level low is also swept now, right? So eventually, this is going to be a win-win situation because this size has not been filled. They are always pending still here. Whoever wants a short, they want in good price, so there is order pending still. So what I do eventually is let's come to the chat and say you what I do eventually is I just go on the longs where I just went on the longs when the sweep happened. I just marked. Let me come to clear side. When the sweep happened, there was a green candle form. I just marked those area. You can take on the direct green candle. That's not like that. You have not take on the direct green candle. I do just little different. Maybe that might works for me. Yeah. So a sweep app and on the I marked that level. I kept my limit order there. Let me just bring on the wait. chart executions, so you guys can have more precision of what you guys are seeing in. Let me not let no one say that, yo bro, you're lying, huh? Nah, I got my entries right, 75 there, and my exits was 44s, 44s, 44s. 87.1 is to 5.9 RR, as I say, always on the lows. So, bro, no rocket science, just a simple price action I trade with. And people think like I trade with like many confluences. No, nothing, like nothing else, bro. Simple, clear levels. Asian lows, London lows with 5 minutes areas, support resistance. I think complex, like no rocket science. Let's come on to next. All right. So on the next day, what was this day? Let's leave this thing. Let's leave this thing. Done. We bought here. Then okay, that was the next day. Let me come on. This is like something I want to say about. This is the next day where this was a 5 minutes level, which broke below, and it starts selling. So we sold, yeah, right here we sold, right, but we broke break even. Again we short, but we lost. That was the performance. You guys can see. Wait a minute. You can see again a short. I lost it, and again next time I went on longs. I guess so longs. Longs. Let me come on the chat. So I tried on this areas. Which areas? I tried on this areas a lot, but I lost. See, I lost 20 points. Nothing. That's not a problem. See, I'm losing. I'm losing less. I'm making money. I'm making money bigger. So on this next trade, I had more confidences. I went on with a 5 contract. I had my stop loss 100 is low. I had a 25 points of stop loss. This is my some like. Let me come on. Let me explain why this level. Why did I trade this thing? Okay. This might confuse you guys a little bit because why this was a 1 minute level, 1 minute and 2 minutes. This tap, and you know what? This order got shifted here. Because of that, I was like, okay, because this is now this the recent low. From here, I can take a trade. This might move. See, that eventually moved so much higher, but I don't care. I made what I needed. So that was like one, two, three, four, five. Two fives are like 10 minutes. I made $750, 1 is to 3. Super clean, super nice, smooth ending of the week. That was my simple why I traded on the week. Like, if you understood, you understood. Maybe not. You're still lagging behind. You have to. There is many things you have learned maybe in that case. So that's a simple price action I trade with. Nothing rocket science. Like people think like this guy is doing something like what we don't know. Nah, bro, I'm doing the same thing as everyone is doing. Like I'm doing, I might have a different strategy, but eventually, if I'm having different strategy also, eventually the strategy plays only 20 to 30%. It rest of this 70 to 80% is your mindset and your psychology. That's the main important thing in your trading system. So develop that thing, and you can be a best of the best trader. So eventually that was a simple video I wanted to record. So 14 minutes. So eventually guys, I'm going to be studying the futures trading thing, like whatever uh, about futures. Some people's having this questions like how to trade on futures account, like this profum accounts, whatever it is. I'm trying to think to make a profum series of futures, so you guys can really uh, get a help on that. So if you want the videos of future series, come on, like the video more and more, so we get the engagement and the video goes and reaches more people. Eventually we want more people to watch, then all we are able to make the video and make you guys more engaged for with our videos. That will be more better. So eventually that was a simple clear thing what I do. If you have more doubts, you can come to live streams. Live streams will be on next year. Until then, I'm not doing any live streams. So yeah, just one I'm gonna show you guys. Nothing rocket science. Simple, clear strategy. This is uncut, no filter, nothing. Simply, I spoke on front of your guys' camera. I didn't edit anything. I'm just posting this thing right away there. Just watch. If you're understanding, you understand. You are a G, bro. If you understand, you are a W. If you're not understanding, you're not a hell though. Keep up, bro. You can do it. Peace on the chat, boys. If you watch this video, you like the video, hit the likes button and subscribe. It'll really motivate to make more videos. So yeah, it takes a lot of time to make every single video, of course. So yeah, see you guys until then. Bye bye. Next video will be really banger. Come on, bye. See you guys. Be smart. Be trade smoothly. No fumbling. No FOMO. Just trade quiet and with proper psychology. Until then, bye bye. Lark signing off. Bye bye.